everybody, welcome back to math class with me, Miss Tiar. So today we are going to study about division for the third grade. Please prepare your Math Champion textbook. Are you ready? Now let's go to page 84. On this topic, we will study about division, but as I told you last week, before we go to the division, you have to memorize the multiplication. Why? Because if you do not understand or memorize the multiplication, you will have a problem on finishing the division question. Okay, for example, over here we have number 4. Look at number 4 here. We have 21s divided by 3, and the answer we call it as quotient, and the rest of the number we call it as the remainder. Okay, so what should you do? Because this is divided by 3, of course you need to memorize the multiplication of 3. I'm gonna help you. Let's check. 1 times 3 we get 3, and then 2 times 3 we get 6. 3 times 3 we get 9. 4 times 3 we get 12, and then 5 times 3 we get 15. 6 times 3 we get 18, and then 7 times 3 we get 21. Okay, what is our concern? You have to pay attention to this number 20. So 20, this is the result of the multiplication of 3, or what I mean is you have to find the number of the result of the multiplication which is closer or equals 20, but it's not more than 20. Get it? So over here we have 18, which is close to 20, and 21, which is more than 20. Which one do we use? So we have to put the multiplication vertically like this. Okay, now what should we do? 20 divided by 3, and then we will get which one? 18 or 21? You cannot put 21. You have to use the 18. So it means 20 divided by 3 is 6. Okay, 6 times 3 is 18, and then you subtract it. 20 minus 18, you get 2. The 2 here, you cannot divide it by 3, but why? Because 2 is smaller than 3. So this number will be the remainder. That's why over here we put the quotient is 6, and the remainder is 2. So 21s divided by 3, we get 6, remainder 2. If we go to question B, it has the same meaning with A, but over here you have to find out the multiplication of 5. Okay, and then the result of the multiplication must be close or equal 43. But I guess there is no multiplication of 5 which result is 43, right? So 43 divided by 5 is how many? Yes, we get 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And then you subtract it, you get 3. 3 cannot be divided by 5 because 3 is smaller than 5. So we have the quotient is 8 and the remainder is 3. That's why the answer is 8, remainder 3. Now let's go to textbook page 87. On page 87, we study about odd number and even number. What is the meaning of odd number and even number? Odd number is the number that you cannot divide with 2. How do we know an odd number or an even number? You just check the last digit of the number. Okay, because odd number has this specific criteria. What is it? It must be, the last digit must be 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. And for even number, because it can be divided by 2, the last digit of the number must be 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. Okay, for example, look at question 4a over here. We have 16 divided by 2. 16, the last digit 6 is even number, but we need to check, is this a really even number or not? Now 16 divided by 2, of course we get 8. 8 times 2 is 16. You subtract it, you get 0. See? So even number, if you divide it by 2, you will get the result and you will get no remainder here. The same like question B. 0, the last digit is 0 over here. 20 divided by 2, we get, yes, 10. 10 times 2 is 20. You subtract it, you get 0. Again, no remainder. So even number has no remainder if you divide it with 2. Now let's check question number 5. How if we don't do any division, we just check the last digit? Which one is odd, which one is even? For odd, we will write down O, and then for even, we will write down E. Now look at the question. 8 here. 8 is even. 17, the last digit is 7. 7, odd. 26, 6, even. 38, 8, even. 77, 7, odd. 129, 9, odd. Let's get back to the division. Look at this question on page 89, question 8. So we have 48. 4 is the tens, 8 is the ones. So I'm gonna tell you how to put the answer according to the place value. First, we divide the tens first. If you can divide the tens with the number here, you have to put the answer on the tens. So 4 divided by 4, we get 1. Okay, you will put above the tens. So 1 times 4 is 4. You write down here and then you subtract it. You get 0 and then regroup with 8. Now 8 is ones. Let's check. 8 divided by 4, we get 2. We put on the ones. 2 times 4 is 8. Any remainder? No. So this is the answer. 1 is the tens, 2 is the ones. Now let's check your textbook page 92. Okay, look at question number 5. Sandra has 48 apples. She puts them equally into 4 bags. How many apples are there in each bag? So for number 5, let's draw it. Okay, because it makes you easier to understand the questions. We write down 48 apples here. Okay, and then we draw 4 bags. Now let's put the apples in the bag. Remember, it must be in equal number. Okay, so we put 1 1 1 1 1, the same. How if we put directly 4? Okay, 4 4 4, 4 times 4, 16. Not yet 48, right? Let's put another 4. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 32. Not yet. How if we put 2 more? Let's make it 10. Okay. Oh, now we have 48 apples. Okay, so what is the question? So the question is 48 divided by 4. Okay, let's put it vertically over here. 4 divided by 4, we get 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract it, 0. And then 8, regroup 8. 8 divided by 4, we get 2. 2 times 4, we get 8. You subtract it, you get 0. So 48 divided by 4, you get 12. The unit is, what are we talking about? Apples. So we write down apples here. Now, let's put the sentence. There are 12 apples in each bag. Okay. Okay, we have textbook page 97 here. I'm just gonna take one from number 4 and one from number 5. So I'm gonna take question C, 656. 656 we divide it by 4. Okay, now let's check. 6 divided by 4, yes, we get 1. 1 times 6 is 4. Subtract it, and then we get 2 over here, and then regroup with the 5. 25 divided by 4, we get, yes, 6. And then 6 times 4, we have 24. You subtract it, 1. Regroup with 6. 16 divided by 4, we have 4. 4 times 4, we have 16. You subtract it. So we get the answer is 164. And then I'm gonna take one question from number 5. I will take this one, question B. Question B, 269 we divide by 3. So can we divide 2 by 3? No, because 2 is smaller than 3. So we just take 26. 26 divided by 3, we have, yes, you get 8. You write down above the tens. 8 times 3 is 24. You subtract it, and then you will get 2. Regroup with the 9. You get 29 here. 29 divided by 3. Yes, you get 9. 9 times 3 is 27, and then you subtract, you get 2. Oh, we get the remainder here. Yes, the remainder is 2. Why the remainder is 2? Because 2 cannot be divided by 3. So this is the remainder. You guys understand? So the answer is we have 89 with remainder 2. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Bye.